gonna show you guys something. Good boy. Yo, let's go. Hey, up-ups. Up-ups, boy. Ozzy, get in there. Come on. That's a good boy. We've been here 7 years. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary last December. 3 years in the first location, 7 years here. About 3 years ago, I was chatting with my neighbor, Glenn. Good guy, he owns a paper company. He actually used to be here and he downsized. And then I absorbed this space, about 8,100 square feet. And my intention was to eventually absorb a portion of his space, around 4,700 square feet, because I need the space. But then Jenny and I decided to open a coffee shop. So I ended up doing the coffee shop first, and then I was going to expand. We finished the coffee shop about 6 months ago, and in that interim, the building sold. This new landlord came in, blew a bunch of smoke up my ass, said, I told him day one that I'm going to expand. He's like, yep, that's great. I want everyone to stay. I want to support you guys. We'll do that expansion. I ended up applying for a grant from the city, got the grant. He signed off on the grant. They'd give me the space if I got it. Then he drops the new lease. Now, I'm not an expert in this by any means, but it's the most rigid lease I've ever seen in my life, including a 30% increase in rent day one and 3% a year after that, an upcharge in percentage in CAM, basically around doubling all of our current rent. So I'm reading this and I'm just like, fucking what the fuck, dude, But with the expansion, there's a lot of opportunities for more revenue, working with sports teams, bringing on more trainers, being able to have more events, et cetera, et cetera. So I said, whatever. I'm here. I have well over $500,000 invested in this space that I can't take with me. I literally just finished this coffee shop that I haven't even paid for yet. So I'm here regardless. With the expansion and with this grant opportunity from the state, I'll be able to make it work. But my neighbor and the other 3 tenants, all of which, by the way, have been in this building for like 15 plus years, gave me a call, went over and chat with him. He's like, dude, I can't afford this shit. We're gonna have to leave. And I said, that's awful. But it is what it is. So then this new landlord gets wind that they're leaving. So I get a phone call. And he's like, hey, Steve, so with Glenn leaving, I have someone interested in all his space. And I'm like, that's cool. I don't want you to lose all that revenue. He goes, no, all the space. And I'm like, what do you mean all the space? Including the space, the 4,000 square feet that I've literally been working towards taking over for the last 3 years. And he's like, well, yeah, we have to fill all the space or whatever. And I said, all right, well, nothing's set in stone. We'll see what happens. So I'm low. I'm real low the next couple days, next couple weeks, just like not knowing what I'm going to do, because I had a plan, and I've literally been working towards it for the last 3 years specifically, but really the last decade. And this guy is just totally pulling the rug out from beneath me. But the reality is, hey, it's his building. He can do what he wants. So I'm not sure at that point what my next move was, maybe just sign a 3-year deal with this guy, pay off the coffee shop, and then what? Just close the gym, sell it. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me to open a new one, to be honest with you, especially walking away from everything I have invested in that space. So about 2 months ago now, I had an enclosed trailer in the parking lot that I had bought to transport equipment and hold my bikes. And it was just sitting in the parking lot next to my storage container. So I get a call from my wonderful new landlord again. And he goes, hey, what's the story with that trailer out in the lot? And I told him, I said, that's my enclosed trailer. I use it to transport equipment and store equipment, including the equipment that I was gonna put in the fucking space that you fucked me out of, dickhead. I didn't say that, even though I wanted to. And he goes, well, it's clutter in the lot. And I'm like, clutter in the lot? Dude, it's a brand new trailer. Like, what do you mean? It's taking up one space. There's 90 spaces out there. He goes, well, I'm showing the space and it's cluttering the lot, so I want it out of there. So I'm like fuming. It's 11 o'clock on like a Tuesday morning. I have, you know, a dozen things going on. And the reason why I tell this story is I'm not necessarily spiritual or religious. I'm 50-50, you know, what do I know? But the way that all this stuff worked out is just so odd to me. So like I said, I was standing in the front of the gym and I had a dozen things to do at that point. And I said, I'll take care of this trailer thing tomorrow. But I sat there and just thought for a bit. And I said, you know what? The space still isn't sold. It's not still out of the question that I may still be able to expand. And you know what? I'm going to be here 3 years anyway. I don't want to get on this dude's bad side. As much as a prick he's become, he is my landlord. He owns the building. So I said, Steve, just take care of the trailer thing now. So I just walk out of the gym. I don't say anything to Jen. I don't say anything, I just leave. I just walk out the gym. I go across the street to do pre-oil, which I've never been at. And I just tell them the story. I say, hey, I may need to rent a parking space for a little while to figure out what to do with this trailer. They took down my number. I said, I'll call you back. Then I went next door to Quality Rental. Guys, Quality Rental in Pawtucket, I'm telling you, those guys are homies. All of the employees there, both male and female, are all wonderful. They've been a huge help and supporters of me since I opened. I can't say enough about all the guys over at Quality Rental. So I go over there, and like I said, there's 6 or 7 guys that work there. I know all of them well, great guys. And one of them was outside having a conversation with somebody. I didn't know who he was at the time. And I said in my mind, I said, I'm not going to interrupt this guy. I'm just going to go inside and talk to somebody else. So as I passed them, I made eye contact with the guy, and I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to interrupt this conversation. So I end up interrupting them, and I tell the guy, Jim, I told him the story about the trailer and my new landlord and everything that's going on. Just aired out all my shit. And he said, Steve, you can park your trailer at any time. It's no problem. I said, I really appreciate it. Shook his hand. And the guy he was talking to obviously overheard everything we were saying. And he said, hey, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but my name's Carlos. He said, are you looking for space? And I'm like, dude, not really. I don't know. Check it out. So he says, are you looking for space? And I said, no, I don't know, dude, not really. I still got to pay off this coffee shop. I'm not sure if I want to open another gym. I don't know. He goes, well, let me take your number. I might have something for you. So I end up meeting him here. This is literally less than a mile from the gym. And this is a massive development that I'm about to become a part of. 400,000 square feet. I'm taking over 24,000 of it. I'm gonna give you guys a tour. Come on, Nas. How are you? Pleasure to meet you. So let me take you guys in through the front entrance and just kind of give you guys a scope of what the plan is. So here will be your main entrance. So this will be the lot for now. It's right on the water, which is amazing, obviously. You have the Boys and Girls Club there, and there'll be a park over there, but here's where we'll walk in. So what we're thinking is you come in, and we're gonna have the coffee shop probably coming right off this wall. So the entrance to the gym will actually be here. You'll scan your card, and there'll be a door or one of those kind of rotational things you have at like subways, train stations. So if your membership's active, it'll unlock, it'll come in. If you don't have a membership, you can't get in. You'll have the coffee shop here, probably 8 stools, and then another half on the other side that'll serve the gym, other half of the coffee shop itself. In here will be a seating area, the top shop, all the apparel, shelving, little seating area with TVs. That area up there is about 2,000 square feet. That'll be the office. Treatment rooms for the PTs and massage therapists, and a half wall with more apparel, sales, things like that. Then the other side here, you'll enter the gym. Just to give you guys an idea, our existing space is 8,100 square feet. We're looking at 24,000 total. That includes this open area, which is about 15,000 square feet. This will be the new group room. So the existing group room is 1,200 square feet on the dot, 30 by 40. This is 4,800. So I'll be able to basically build a CrossFit gym in here. You'll have a rig around the whole perimeter, turf. So all the High Rocks classes, all the Group X classes are gonna be, 4X what they are now, which will be amazing. Give Jen and her girls some room to gallop, And then as you come here, this will be the gym floor. So this area here that you're looking at is 15,000 square feet on the button. So as far as the layout itself, what I have definite stone platform, power stairs along that back wall. We're gonna do a 15-foot by 80-foot turf. From that wall out, all the combo racks will be back here so we can have our events and things without having to close the gym. And then all your equipment, probably dumbbell area over here, bunch of upper body equipment, all your leg machines. That power rack that I spend most of my time, you guys see on, on my Instagram and thing where I train, we'll have 3 of those power racks, each of which their own 8x8 Olympic platform for all the athlete and work we're gonna be doing. You're gonna have storage for all of the equipment for the turf, all the strongman stuff, kegs, sandbags along that wall, yokes, an area back there for all that, and just all this room here. We're probably gonna do between 20 and 30 new bodybuilding pieces from Arsenal Strength, Booty Builder, a lot of great stuff from Mega Mass, checking out Prime, checking out Atlantis. So just a ton more room. And then lastly, the locker rooms, the male and female locker rooms, and recovery room will actually be on this other side of the wall. So we're gonna take a bit more space here. So we'll have female locker room, male locker room, and then in the middle will be the recovery room. We'll probably have a wall, 1, 2, 3, with those pylons and absorb this space as well. Yes, I am out of my fucking mind, if that's what you're thinking. But we're doing it, man. So we're looking probably to start asbestos abatement, paint, and doing a little bit of demo to get the glass doors over there, get our petitions in within the next month. Then I'll come in, start doing the floor, bringing in equipment. Yeah, and then also we have loading docks there, which is great.
We've got a security, and that's why that overhead door is, somebody tried to break in the door back there and bent it, and that's getting replaced tomorrow. But
So there you have it.
yeah.
The new Top Strength project. We're gonna triple in size. Lots to look forward to.
Yeah, great space. Yeah.
So stay tuned, boys and girls.